Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
He makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it. The screen, he's got wheels. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the O? West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Pulls it in. It's Benedict. And he's dragged down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Got his man in the middle.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
That's caught. It's McLeod. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. He lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Boston College needing a fourth down conversion. Converts on fourth down. Still going. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play.
Reels it in the end zone. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch. Let me get a few yards.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a big gain. He's got it inside the 15. And he cruised. They'll try to pop the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grant behind the line. It's Benedict. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got it at the 41. 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT. The first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Makes the grab. It's key. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's McLeod. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
To the air on first down. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Mount. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on fourth down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Looking downfield on first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
That's reeled in. It's McLeod. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
The Mountaineers in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
And that's got to...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Benedict. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's McLeod. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Boston College will send out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up. Extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
Now on first down from the 40.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? As the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time. So
they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the try is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your play.
He's got it in the end zone. This offense has it with really good field position. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Mountaineers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got second and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got third and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Benedict. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. From the gun. Wideout trying to get it in. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The Golden Eagles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Eakin. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And the Mountaineers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Benedict. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Past the 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Here we go.
They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's the pressure. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for...
Big tight end makes the grab, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Going for the big play. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. And they're going to score again. Yet another. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship.